Hey guys, Thunderstud here, and today we are checking out Malefics, however you want to say them. It's a rich archetype. It's been around a while, hasn't exactly been meta because it's kind of a one-trick pony, very gimmicky, very easy to beat. We got some new skills because we got a new character called Paradox. He also gives us level up rewards like Paradigm Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. So there's a lot going on with the archetype now, but most importantly is the new skill, Territory of Malice, very good skill. You can just send any Malefic card, be it, well, I guess we don't have any spell or traps, so any Malefic monster you can send back to your deck, and then you can play Territory, and Territory is a continuous spell card that will protect your field spell cards, and it will also bring out Malefic World, which is the field spell you need for things like Paradigm Dragon and Paradox Dragon, while some of the others just take normal field spell cards. So it's pretty reliant on the new stuff, but we are still using things like Malefic Paradox Gear. He gives you a search, he gives you a tuner on the field. All you need is a field spell, really good card. He'll also let your Malefics banish him from the graveyard instead of an extra deck monster. It's pretty cool. So, we use him still at 3. He would also let us get away with things like the Rainbow Dragon without using actual Rainbow Dragons. I am using an actual Rainbow Dragon. I think he's worth it, obviously, because it's 4K. And one difference with the Rainbow Dragon between something like the Blue Eyes or the Red Eyes is that the Rainbow Dragon can discard hand or deck. Blue Eyes and Red Eyes can only discard from the deck. So if you run just one copy and you draw it, it's kind of a dead draw. So this is the much better version. You can even go thinner and run with more Paradox gear. Now, you do get more copies of Paradigm Dragon and Cyber End. You get one more of each. Definitely don't need 3. You could maybe go 3 Paradigm Dragon. We have a ton of text. I was running Necro Valley here to be a field spell to use when we don't have World or when World gets destroyed, so it's not an auto-lose. But Book of Moon is more useful in many situations. All these texts are very good. Everything else is literally Malefic monsters except for this random Rainbow Dragon. So our extra deck is Cyber Ends for the Cyber Ends, Stardust for the Stardust, and Paradox for the Paradox. We're running 3 Stardust because we do use Stardust for the Paradox. That's why we have 2 tuners. And we have Malefic Truth Dragon, guys. He hops out when a Malefic is destroyed. We got a cutscene for this boy. That's why I'm so hyped. You will see it in the replays. Very cool archetype now. You literally just always have 4K, 5K beat sticks, and you're just waiting for your opponent to slowly lose to that. Incredibly consistent with Territory of Malice. So I don't think it's meta, but boy is it just carefree dueling. So if you just want some casual climbing you don't really have to think about, you just get to swing with 4K beat sticks, go with Malefics, guys. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this skill is one you gotta farm for, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's a level up, so it might be a little tricky, but let me know what you guys think. This deck, this archetype is stronger than ever. I remember it used to be much more of a meme than it is now, so hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are, Paradox versus Paradox. We are, in fact, Malefic versus Malefic, too, so we're gonna see who comes out on top. And it's one simple thing that does it for you, and you'll see it in the replay. So he is using Territory of Malice. That's the skill, guys. It's so easy, so consistent. If you go crazy like we did and run no extra copies of World and Territory, you can lose to one mystical Space Typhoon. So it's a little dicey, but as you can see, our boy's going Blue Eyes, he's going Cyber End, he's going Paradox, get everything. I was going Necro Valley. Necro Valley doesn't really do much in current meta. I was doing Red Eyes, ditched that very easily for another Treacherous, and obviously I replaced the Necro Valleys with Book of Moon. You can go Necro Valley, it's just not going to make as much of an impact as Book of Moon would. But anyway, the skill is what really makes the impact. We get Territory in the World just like he did, but we're going to start with a gear, unlike him. He's going to give us a parallel gear and the very important search of Malefic Truth, because that's how we're going to get out of this jam. He has 2 4K beat sticks. We do our synchro beat stick, crash right into him. minus 2,000. Here's the cutscene, guys. It looks so awesome, too, like the scene from Dragon Ball Z. Like the new movie, that was excellent. Here comes Truth Dragon. Very cool cutscene. Could be a little better designed dragon, I guess, though, but he's supposed to be pretty crazy. And he really is pretty crazy. So, Truth Dragon, my effects negated for some reason. But that's okay. We go Malefic World, or he goes Malefic World. Trying to get a trap of some sort. Does not get the one he wanted. He wanted this one. To destroy the one monster we control. Poor boy did not get it. We're gonna show him. I mean, you could just get better text, but I guess you can't search them. Anyway, we get a Paradigm Dragon out of it, and we're able to banish our Paradox Gear from the graveyard. Cyber End from the extra deck. He pulled the wrong trap. He pulled the draw 2 instead of destroy 1. As you can see with our boys, even destroying 1 wasn't gonna stop us. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Jim Crocodile. We're going first. 32 cards over there. I don't even know how you do that with Jim Crocodile. Must have been the skill, obviously. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. 4 lads. So we have a Treacherous and a Book of Moon. We obviously can't summon the Rainbow Dragon, but can summon him without a field spell. Now we get Gear. Gear's the perfect card to return for our skill. It's gonna give us territory. That was really his only win con, was destroy that territory before it brought out World. World would still be in your deck, but it'd be at the bottom of your deck. So we bring out Cyber End by banishing the Cyber End. We destroy some sort of fossil. He throws away a Golem, so he is pure rock. Summons another rock with Shell Knight, gonna do a tiny bit of damage while he switches to defense. Now we use World to go with a Paradigm. Second Paradigm, or the Rainbow Dragon. To get this Rainbow Dragon out of our hand, we get a Paradigm though, so we're gonna banish from the grave or extra deck once again. Swing. Shell Knight has an effect to search for a Gaia Plate, but will he survive to use it? Yes, he will. He does have a Karibo. So on to the next turn. Obviously, we have plenty of back row to support these monsters. Not even specific tricky back row, just straight up easy back row. He goes with the Gaia Plate and a set monster of a Lost Guardian. Gets hit with a Treacherous, has to be hating life and hating this game right about now. Even with that Kiteroid, even with the 2 instances, we just have giant monsters easily summoned, swinging at you. It's too crazy, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are versus another Jim Crocodile, seeing a surprising amount of fossils having success. This is about Duel level 18, I think. We got a Rainbow Dragon, we got an End Dragon, and a Book of Moon. He is, in fact, fossils using Miracle Rupture, throwing away Weathering Soldier. Could still likely be fossils. Even with Weathering Soldier, I don't think he's going to be just some generic rock. So we're going with Shell Knight, hits us a little, sets a back row. We're going to use Territory of Malice. The skill makes all the difference. We throw away one of our Stardust. Territory, gotta destroy that territory, that's where you win the duel. Very risky of us. Throw away Cyber End, that's a Cyber End. Throw away a Stardust, that's a Stardust. Throw away the Rainbow Dragon from the deck, and that's the Rainbow Dragon. Just an absolute nightmare of damage. We destroy the Shell Knight, which gives him a search of a Gaia Plate. You gotta survive to use it, my boy. He's gonna Book of Moon one of us, but 1 is not enough, as we hit for the second swing of 4K. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Merrick. We're going first. Poor boy was on a win streak, no less. I think this is kind of a burn stall. Yeah, Shadow Games for sure, a burn stall deck. I think he makes a huge misplay with Swordswoman. I don't think it would have changed the duel or anything, but so we return Gear. Gear's the boy you want to return, especially when you have both of them in your hand, because you need Gear to get the search from Paradox Gear's effects. So you gotta special summon that Gear, then you get the search. We search to level 8 to do the synchro. And then we're gonna bring out the Rainbow. But Rainbow has 0 defense, so we can't hop to defense like that. That's a pretty good turn. He's gotta just set a monster past his turn. We're gonna use World to go for Paradigm. Paradigm or End. So 4K no matter which way you go. can banish the gear from our graveyard, stops the shadow games a little bit at least. He's going Baby Dragon now, and you can just keep floating Baby Dragon around. That's exactly what he's gonna do till he ends. Now, usually you would end with a Skull, Skull Lightning, I think is his name. No, Archfiend Lightning. What is his name? Yeah, Archfiend Lightning. And, he could destroy Rainbow Dragon with that effect, but no one else, because they're 4K monsters. He sets another monster, sets a back row, flips to defense. He got up to 3,400, not enough. He'd have to get over 4,000. Once you're over 4,000, you can just swing anyway. So we get another Paradigm. We don't have room for him, obviously, though. He gets a Black Metal Search as well as a Retro Dragon effect from his hand. Brings out that monster once again, gets to search an insight, all sorts of great stuff. So we're going to destroy that monster once again. Destroy that monster. It's the one weakness of this deck. You gotta swing. You gotta swing with these monsters. You are a Unga Bunga 4K beat stick deck. So get swinging. But he's going Red Eyes Fusion. He's doing everything he can to summon a monster. There's one Swordswoman. Watch this Swordswoman misplay. I think it's because, you know, you can't normal summon a monster when you've used Red Eyes Fusion, but he should have held on to that monster. So we're we're World again. This time we add a Truth Dragon in there. We don't get him. Destroys Red Eyes. There's the Swordswoman. Easily could just crash the Swordswoman into here, and we'd take a good chunk of damage, 2,500. But you couldn't normal summon when you used the Red Eyes Fusion, so he shouldn't have set. I think if he didn't set, he might have lost though. So he's going to Red Eyes Insight once again, really just stalling away. Searches the Red Eyes Spirit. Sets 2s, got a Wyvern. Has a Slash Dragon. Malefic World, we're so deep, we gotta start adding Stardust in there now. We really want that Truth Dragon, we're not getting it. Instead of Draining Shield, that's not a huge deal. Because everybody's 4K, so it's just number of swings. Brings out a second monster, so we're gonna stop messing around. Bring out the Treacherous, hit him for 4K, hit him for 4K. Finally end the duel. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus Jaden. We're going second. Definitely a second turn deck. But I mean, 4K beat stick is a 4K beat stick. You just leave it out there and hope for the best. I think this boy leaves a very weak field with Prisma. Yeah, super weak field. Handful of monsters. We can just run none of the spell and traps. There's such a huge difference, guys, for the deck. It's risky. One Mystical Space Typhoon properly to the territory and you're in trouble. But this guy obviously didn't have it. We're just going to summon as many crazy monsters as we can. He can, this is Paradigm's effect. I forgot to go over it completely. So Paradigm can return a banished level 8 Synchro, then special summon that banished level 8 Synchro. You just can't attack this turn. But with 4K attack, who is complaining? So, yeah, that's in a nutshell. Paradigm is the best to come through. He's less restrictive, easier to summon, and more effects. He can do special summons. It's really the big boy of the deck. Obviously, the skill is most important. Farm the skill as hard as you can. You could cut back on the Rainbow Dragon, maybe add more Truth Dragons, more Paradigm Dragons, whatever text you want. Very open, very easy archetype. It's not gonna get you to the tippity top, but it's so casual. You just summon your biggest monster and just swing with them. That's all you gotta do. So very fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.